are these cool tech choices for early December 2021. Details for the charity tournament will be down below. Please take some time to read the description on this, and let's dig on into the 12 days of profiles, shall we? You guys especially the crap about that. Subscribe button, so you guys don't miss on more Oz content. Tech choices for early December here. Now, I just wanted to talk about, give a little bit of a rundown here through my regional experience this past weekend, from tech choice and things like that. So I got up close and personal with the meta. Not going to be a lot of like crazy cool animations in this video, but you'll get the point out of it. So the first one I want to talk about is Nibiru. I got flamed in my original deck profile. People are like, oh my god, why are you playing Nibiru, you fat sack of garbage? Let me tell you my experience with Nibiru. This card and every form of testing that I've had going for me has been great. You know what you do when you don't want to see Nibiru? You side it out! I don't know if a lot of players have realized this or not right now, but siding is part of the game, alright? I understand that Sword Soul is supposed to be a going first strategy, alright? But, you know how much this format is break-a-board right now? Stupid Dark Ruler No Mores in the main decks. Lava Golems coming in game 2 and 3. Your Sword Soul board doesn't exist, alright? You have to assume, I hate to say this, but your deck is just fragile, alright? So you have to focus on, you know, losing those big innovative pushes here. That's why I think that Nibiru is a fantastic tech choice. I mean, I'm still playing the Destroy Phoenix Enforcer build over Tenyi. Tenyi card's too big brain for little small old me here. So that's another thing that I just wanted to add here, that I don't care how much people think Nibiru is bad right now. The card has been massively fantastic to me in all capacities. So, you know what the rules are. Typically, if it works for you, should probably keep letting it work for you, alright? Like I said, the side deck exists for a reason. Now, in a previous video, I know I talked about frickin' Raigeki, alright? You know, lightning storms exist. Alright, lightning storms are expensive, but what about those budgetary options? Oh wait, did you know you can Raigeki with face-up cards on your field? Yeah, I bet you didn't think about that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, board breakers exist this format besides Lightning Storm. You know, Lightning Storm's that nice little extravagant, it can do two things. Well, the original versions are still as good and still exist. You know what goes really good with that Raigeki? Frickin' Forbidden Chalice. Okay, so here's the thing, alright? Continuing to crap on Sword Soul here. I know I play the deck. You activate Raigeki, your opponent chain Baron, they slam that chalice on the table, you're like, where'd my field go, George? Can't Shizao negate a Forbidden Chalice? That's not how that works. Unfortunately, you know, board breakers and negators, once again, it's like I just said, that we're in that negation heavy format. Chalices, droplets. Hey, here's I look at Droplet as a card this format. I would love to play Droplet in my Sword Soul deck. I think Droplet's a good card this format, man. Droplet being able to just burn off something that you're applying an effect for, toggle it out, and then combo on what, 2 cards and build an entire board there. Yeah, that's where the value is in this format. But not everybody can afford Droplet. Even with the reprint on Droplet, they're still like $90. It's $200 and plus for a playset at this point in time. So Droplet, Dark Ruler No More, Raigeki, Chalice, you know, all these cards under the sun here are what's making this board breaker. Well, Robin, why do you continue to play Sword Soul if you have this many board breakers running around? Well, not every deck is doing this, actually. Tri-Brigade's pretty much been reduced to, I would say, Bird Up at this point in time, where they play just a sub package. They use like the Bird combo package to generate more of those high output boards. And it's like Ensemble Robin, F-Zero. You guys remember when people said that F-Zero wouldn't see play? Clown Mask. But they build these boards, and then that's matchups like that are where you need those board breakers to punish them and break through them. Another thing here on the Floodgate train here, while we're kind of talking about this, this card right here, Anti-Spell Fragrance. Now, I have said this a lot, and I think this has been pretty much a premonition for a hot minute now. Stopping your opponent from board breakering you is really good. Now, the problem is it's only against DRM. That doesn't stop. So, if you end on like a Baron, a Cheezow, and an anti-spell so you don't get DRM, it doesn't stop your opponent from shoving two monsters together to make the Lyricalist monster to go, ho, directly, Zeus. You know, oh, where'd my field dedication go? All right, it doesn't... With the way that the format is right now and how big it is, these tech choices, they can't answer everything. I think that's one giant complaint that I've seen from a lot of people that see these larger generic formats like this where you have more top decks. The general consensus from the player base is, well, why would I want to, you know, I need to be able to side multi-dimensional cards. I need to be able to stop for one matchup versus another. You know, you only get 15 cards in a side deck. That's why things like Anti-Spell that can, you know, round out multiple waves of cards here does just that. But at the end of the day, you got to make some sacrifices, because some matchups you're going to want Token Collector for because you're worried about Sword Soul. Other matchups, you know, Token Collector's bad for. You just have to find that right giant pile of 15 cards that kind of rounds you out as a player. And just a little bit of advice in terms of side decking for this format for tech choices. Pick the ones that you are most comfortable with and go with them, because considering how much diversity is here, how much the format's going right now, I will truly say that you've got to decide for yourself. Kind of get a feel for your localized metagame if you're playing more locals to make that decision for you. Because, ladies and gentlemen, when you're in a board breaker format like this one, you know, Lightning Storm might be crap in your deck because you're playing Tri-Brigade. You know, you draw later on, going first, you draw, you're like, why did I side this in? You know, that right adaptation of going first, going second cards, you'll have to figure out here. Oh, this card right here, this one, let me tell you about Evenly Matched, ladies and gentlemen. Any sort of deck that sets 3, for example, Eldritch, Water Control, the other Sword Soul variants, trading off a battle phase to generate +5 cards, +6 cards, for an example, to wipe your opponent to set up your board, is what this format's all about, ladies and gentlemen. Huge advantage swings, or make your opponent pay 4,000 big ones so they can keep their field. I've noticed there's been a lot of Solemn Judgments being boarded in, but those Evenly Matched swings are some of the most disgusting modern era things that you can see right now. I really underestimated the power swings that you can get with Evenly Matched. And the more I've played the card, the more you won't see it every game. It's just variants waving at you going, hi, Robbie, how are you? Variance is a pain in the ass, by the way. Lose that all the time. But from where I'm sitting here, ladies and gentlemen, Evenly is disgusting right now. Holy crap. Apologize for like the no editing for this here, just the little tech choices here. But this format's very wide, very diverse. There's a lot of, probably one of the best formats I think the game's ever actually had here. You can play anything. Some decks you'll have a more uphill battle against. The more rogue you play against, the better you can have a day for. All right, but at the end of the day, your tech choices, a lot of them that you can play here. Judgment also, like I said, being a counterpoint to Evenly, it's very good. But I hope you guys take this to heart. I've played a lot of Sword Soul. A lot. All right, got too many hours on this build. All right, probably the most playtesting I've done in a very long time. So, guys, please leave a comment about how much you guys think about tech choices of the format, and I will see your beautiful faces back here later on in the day with some more cool, awesome content. You guys stay safe out there. Peace out. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well,
Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.